Ever since this most recent update, my absolute favorite format for ranking videos is much more important in my opinion, and that is today specifically the worst brawlers in every single rarity. So not only after this update do we need to make some pretty difficult decisions which brawlers to pick in each rarity amongst our star road, and on top of that there are a ton of different brawlers scattered amongst the rarities ever since trophy roads are no longer a thing, so ranking brawlers per their rarity has brought on a completely different meaning in my opinion. But without any further ado, let's get straight away into the lowest rarity here. Of course, Shelly is kind of sticking out like a sore thumb, not really fitting into a rarity. She is her own rarity, the starter brawler. All that I will say about her, she's not that crazy good in the meta, and she hasn't been in a very, very long time. I would say like bottom 3 brawlers right now. But as for the worst brawler in the rare rarity at the minute, I'm going to be going with El Primo. It's a pretty dang close call in my opinion between El Primo and Barley, where before this last balance change I would have been adamantly on El Primo, but one key factor with this most recent balance change being Gale getting a substantial nerf, in turn almost all of the tankier units got a minor buff. However, at the minute I feel like El Primo is pretty much so pigeonholed into one particular game mode, and that is Brawl Ball, and on certain maps he can be pretty dang underwhelming in that game mode altogether. In order to play El Primo efficiently, you need a lot of bushes, you need a lot of walls, and seeing that there are a ton of brawlers nowadays that can destroy obstacles fairly easy, El Primo can be shut down without much effort. There's just more than not a better option to go with when El Primo is an option. But as we always do in these videos, it's time for a match with this guy. Now, you know, even though El Primo, in my opinion, isn't in a amazing place in the meta, he does have some spots that he can push fairly easy in certain Brawl Ball maps and things along those lines. It's not gonna take away the fact that I absolutely adore this character. It's for some reason that Spike almost killed us, but for some reason when it comes to brawlers in this game, I feel like I enjoy the bad brawlers. I don't know why. I feel like a certain responsibility to try to do good with a brawler that isn't so much meta. All right, so the Grom is slowly charging up our super, which I think will just allow him. Hey, let's go. What you got, Grom? You think I am nothing without being in the middle? Grom, go ahead, dude. Go ahead. I can dodge him if you want me to. Our boy's coming in. All right, we have to focus up. Dude, Grom is busted here. There's no corners for me to stay alive in. Oh, poor El Primo, dude. He's down bad. Just in general, I feel like tanks have been in a rough spot. They're inherently aggro, which is so dang fun to play, but so many negative things stack up against them. I mean, at the very least, they are insane super fodders for most characters in this game, just trying to get in close to deal your damage. It's rough, man. Not starting off hot. But with that out of the way, moving along to the super rare brawlers. Again, this one is actually a toss-up in my opinion as well, but I'm going to be putting the worst one being Jessie here. I think Jackie also comes in pretty dang close here, but again, like I said before, the tankier units, much like Jackie's game style, has gotten a kind of soft buff because of Gale. On top of that, Jackie, unlike some of the other tankier units, is a little bit more diversified here in this meta. She can play on some hot zone maps, she's good on a decent amount of Brawl Ball maps, and believe it or not, a handful of bounty maps, very meta in competitive settings. Whereas I feel like Jessie can get steamrolled quite easily. She just doesn't have that much punch when someone is going in on her. She's very susceptible to being collapsed in on if she doesn't have her turret, and I feel like there are just better options for the type of gameplay that Jessie provides, where yes, her turret can be pretty dang pivotal, but is just outclassed by a mile by something like a penny turret. But getting straight away into our match here, let's see if we can do our worst brawlers in each rarity a solid. Come on, you guys, we gotta chalk it up for the characters. Come on now. But let's see what we can do here. We got an Edgar on our team, which, you know, might be making an appearance here later on in the video. We are definitely not in a good place here, being Jessie on Gavin Churn. It's kind of unfortunate. Any of these brawlers can literally just walk up on us if we don't have our super. So we might, you know, take a card out of Edgar's book here. Okay, we really need to help out if... All right, we're gonna bait him in. We have to help. We have to help. Yeah, almost. I was almost able to get a basic attack off there, but Edgar doing fairly decent. Let's see, can we capitalize? Can we? I'm gonna post up here. We need to get these cubes. Nice. All right, focusing up. It looks like we have pretty dang good control over the mid. I don't think the Dyna's going to be able to reach the station, which is good. Okay. Now he's going to waste his ammo on that station. Almost. Oh my gosh, we almost died to like a no power cube buzz. Come on, Edgar, you got this, dog. I'm coming. Bring him down. Crap. Here in the corner. Anyone who tries to come in close are going to get thwacked by this station, seeing that it's a 15 power cube station. It's got a lot of HP. Okay, there's 3 teams left. Can we pick up a dub with Jesse? Oh, that'd be amazing. All right, I'm going to go in with Edgar. All right, we are smacking. Let's go. First place. Come on, Jesse. Not bad. Our Edgar played really, really well. But speaking of Edgar, rolling in to the epic rarity, which Edgar is going to be falling as the worst epic rarity. And in all honesty, one of the worst brawlers in the entire game. And it honestly pains me to say that because I adore Edgar gameplay. He's one of my, like, I would say top 10 favorite brawlers. He is a dynamic and super, super fun brawler to play. He seems to be kind of a low skill cap brawler, right? You try to be your super, you jump in, try to get a bunch of damage off, but I think he's actually incredibly high skill cap. In the hands of a great Edgar player, they can do some work, which is why I have been ride or die for the Edgars to get some sort of rework here. I feel like Edgar has been bad just from his base characteristics for far too long, where he falls under that umbrella of a character that just needs a solid rework to his mechanics. And it has been confirmed by the Brawl Stars dev team that they've been looking into Edgar for quite some time now, trying to figure out a good way to make him feel better via a rework. So hoping that day comes here soon. Focus up. Focus up. Who do we got? We got a bow. Nice. With a vision star power, I'm hoping. Should be really, really good. Let's do our best to try to get some boxes. Is there one up here? Do you want me to get it? Was he targeting that? All right, I'm going to roll around here. No! How did I die so quickly, dude? Oh, I feel so bad when things like this happen when we're in duo showdown. You like leave your partner out to dry. All right, we'll go like this. The bow definitely has vision. I'm going to try to get another one of these. Thank you, bow. Thank you. It's all good. Hang in there. All right, I'm just going to try to stay alive. I want to, seeing that I dropped the ball for that bow in the beginning, I want to make sure that he walks away with some trophies. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, that feels bad. I swear to gosh, I'm a much better Edgar than that. Okay, we just played so badly. But moving along to the Mythic rarity here. Believe it or not, Mortis is no longer the worst Mythic brawler in my eyes. The worst one is going to be going to Mr. P. Mr. P just does not have any punch to his character. He does no damage whatsoever, and his station, being a station-based brawler where those things are very important mechanically for these characters, is very underwhelming as well. There are just so many better options to go with right now than Mr. P, especially in a competitive setting. If you're picking Mr. P as like a control-based brawler in like Power League, say for example, you gotta be down bad. There has to be like 5 different brawlers that would fulfill his role that have been banned or picked. He's just not a great brawler for what he should be fulfilling in the meta. But moving along into our match with Mr. P here, I think if we get a Robo Porter down, it might be kind of beneficial here. Lex. Is this Lex? Oh, okay. Nice vision gear. Or gadget, excuse me. Nice. Good work, Tara. All right, I'm going to toss out another porter while we're waiting. Okay. All right, throwing down a station. Okay. Ooh, we got the Shelly. Let's go, dude. We have so many porters on the pro at the minute, but we are down to our final one, unfortunately. Look at this, no damage there. How many power cubes did that squeak have, dude? That took 4 shots to kill the squeak. Holy crap. Okay, let's go like this. Our station putting in work. That's the one thing that I've always really enjoyed about Mr. P is when you get power cubes, your station gets buffed as well. Each of your robo porters have so much HP that Brawler at the very end had no way to deal with it. I think it was a squeak. But next up, moving along to the legendary rarity, where things have changed quite a lot. The worst legendary brawler right now is actually going to be going to Sandy. It's pretty much so a meme at this point inside the community how much much little damage Sandy does. He's an overall really scrappy brawler where his super can be incredibly pivotal in certain situations, especially in Brawl Ball. However, any sort of aggro brawler, even control-based brawlers, can literally just walk up on Sandy. Most brawlers here in this game will take like 5 shots to die from Sandy, and if you're a tankier unit like a Bull or a Daryl, goodness gracious, you're going to be chipping away at that character for like 8 or 9 different shots. So Sandy gets pushed around a lot, which isn't that crazy good when you're trying to control a lane. And when you take a look at the other brawlers right now, each of them are just in a better place at the minute. Even Meg right now being used a lot in competitive settings like Power League. So feels bad, man. Sandy, one of the oldest legendaries here in the game. I hope he's able to get a buff here sometime soon. All right, rolling up. Dude, the legendary Dubo. Okay, I see it. But let's chip away, see what we can do, get some DPS. I would love to get a super down so we can see what's going on in the mid. All right, Rico's been shooting like crazy. I'm not sure how much ammo he has. Definitely not a lot. Let's see if we can blitz him down. Oh my gosh, come on! Come on! We have 2 power cubes! We couldn't 3-tap a Rico. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, 5 power cubes. This Leon's doing good. Okay, nice. All right, throwing down a station. I think the enemy team is this way, so we'll be able to see them. I tried to hit my super. Nice, let's go. The legendary duo steamrolled that game, not bad. But next up, rolling up here to the Chromatic Rarity, where we have a ton of brawlers to choose from, so it's kind of difficult to pick who's going to be the worst. But based on several different pro players' perspectives out there, the brawler that is down bad the most right now, shockingly, is Gale. With a recent set of balance changes, Gale was once one of the most turn 2 brawlers to deal with tankier units, to not that crazy great of an option to go with. It was quite the fall from grace, but I think it was warranted, seeing that he's been that go-to tank counter for a very long time. I could definitely see some other arguments of the worst chromatic brawler fitting into this rarity, right? Seeing that there is a whole lot. For example, Mandy is a little bit iffy right now. Even Lou, I could see being tossed out there as an argument, but I think Gale is fitting here, seeing that he has gotten quite the big nerf recently. But hey, based on his track record, if you have Gale unlocked, don't feel too bad. I'm sure he's going to be meta again sometime soon just because of his stellar mechanics, right? But let's see if we can't end things off here strong in this video today with Gale and a Shelly on the team. I'm still rocking that stun star power, even though it has been nerfed into the ground now. Let's see if we can't do some work here. Is there no one in the middle right now? No way. Are people just duking it out? All right, if it's our middle, let's make sure no one comes in. Shelly, you gain cubes. I'll do my thing out here. Okay, nice. All right, don't want to take any needless damage. I think we need to get cubed up. Oh, that Buzz is scary, man. Buzz and Dinah. Yikes. There's so many boxes around the map. That might have been a mistake. I didn't know where to go. We were getting pitched from a 7 cube and a 6 cube team. Oh my gosh. Where were all the boxes in the middle? No wonder no one camped the mid right off the get-go. Well, we didn't end things off on a good note, that's for sure. But there you have it, everyone. Those are the worst brawlers in every single rarity in this given meta, based on my opinion as well as others inside of the community. And at the end of the day, the way that I enjoy looking at the meta and the brawlers situated in them is it truly depends on who is piloting the brawler. And if you're asking me, there's a certain level of satisfaction being able to make a bad brawler look amazing, right? But yeah, there you have it, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this video, found it useful or interesting to follow along with. If you did, be sure to slap a like comment. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and take care.